This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Oakland Raiders. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Oh my, it's Tan the man that likes to get the ban that will never drive the van but will drink the beer from the can.
What's up, Tan?
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And ready now for 2nd and 9.
What's that do when you put the gun over the guy's head?
Incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas.
What's that do when you put the marker over his player's head?
Gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it.
To ID the mic there.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Supposed to anyway. Doesn't always work.
And some room to work. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing...
So it blocks the guy he is using or supposed to.
They're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front
That's
linebackers.
the idea.
Exactly
Right?
right.
It doesn't
Very long night for the
100% work.
defense,
So
because someone's going to run
kind
for
of
some
got to
big
take it with a
yardage.
grain of salt.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Now Kessler. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pickup there, a 22.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Eddie Vanderdoes busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Second down, here's Kessler. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Here we go now.
On second down, Kessler. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Time running out here on the play clock. First down, the run with Lynch. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he's a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Oh, God.
And this is
what the
incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third down, Carr. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Carr to Crabtree, good for a Raider first down. Gives to Lynch on the draw. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They'll run with Lynch. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And he floats one there, incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Hey, Papa.
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. Play clock winding down. Here's Carr. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. So on 4th down, off goes Carr, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it 1st and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for a field goal.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And to give this time to the tailback. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Now a handoff here to his running back. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing is Kessler on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Kessler now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Whatever you're talking about, Papa.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, nice move. And room there to work it inside the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Kessler wants to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They run the counter now on first down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even 1 step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Second down following the incompletion. Throwing again. Carr.
Oh my God, Crabtree.
Incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. A right side catch by Crabtree. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Fresh set of downs here. Now Carr again. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Lynch running the counter. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now they try the right side here. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Oakland after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be run over. Hit hard as he'll be marked down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Kessler. And the catch made by Dontrell Inman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets a pickup there of 22. Throwing now, Kessler on first down. His throw incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Here we go now.
to the air on second down. It's Kessler. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now Kessler throwing on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down throw for Kessler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and 10 now. Kessler once more. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a gain of 31. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now Kessler on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now the offense lining up first and 10. Kessler to throw once more. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's accelerating, and off he goes. 30. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
So we've reached halftime here in Oakland with the Raiders on top. As we send you across the country to Orlando, standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Stop, Tanner is already dead. Emoji smacking lips.
And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Now Kessler on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hurry up, here we go. Green.
From the shotgun, Kessler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver, complete. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard right near the 39. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to have a third down. Working from the gun, Kessler. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Jihad Ward with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So 2nd and 10 here. Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Toss play. This is Lynch. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long. Carr now to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Carr gives to Marshawn. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 2nd down, Lynch. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. and just lost track, and it cost him.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Following the penalty, Lynch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marshawn Lynch with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the silver and black continue to roll. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Now Kessler. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On 3rd down, Kessler. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're into the 2nd half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On now, Kaiser, the punter, sending it away. This is taken at the 18. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Hey, 7:34. Now, 1, Raider 1. 93.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back now in the East Bay.
What it do y'all do? My legs are screaming at me right now.
And now here's a carry heading left. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders are pouring it on.
Yeah, I went back and right up on
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I can't believe JD and Justin turned on each other. They're bosom buddies. Yeah, remember there was a point in time where
The kickoff team
They
on the field
were
now as
changing
will
their
send
names
this one
together,
away.
and they had the same profile picture and all that shit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I've got a pick
the Chargers
six,
getting set to
a
go.
kick six,
and with this deficit,
and
you
a
can't
fumble
have too many more
all in
drives
this
like
game.
the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if something like that, we got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Jalen
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 2nd down, here's Kessler. Complete to Newsom. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Complete. It's Henry. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
He's going to look deep down the field. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Stop and shop at all.
On 3rd and 1, Kessler. Henry's got it out on the left side. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way.
Really?
Lost yardage.
You're gonna go for it,
No, for some reason it seems to work better when
You're
you throw
down
it downfield
5
or you can move
scores.
the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
He's going to air one out. And this is
he caught it.
He's
I'll be
got
damned.
it. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to get a score back. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, I opened this morning.
That's fielded in the end zone. And now running right through him. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
They'll start on the ground with
Lynch.
Come
on, Lynch. You got to get that corner, bro.
Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball. Yeah, bring 7, 8, slow them down.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 3rd down, they go Lynch.
Ah, damn it, Marshawn.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Hey, Bumpers.
Here's Marquette King now.
Okay over there?
On
He's
for his
sneezing
second
a lot.
punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
He doesn't like steak puppies.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
I think this, I got another weekend or another midnight trip.
Here's Kessler to throw. And some space here. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Oh, no, I'm not complaining. Just saying. After last time I was supposed to do it, they called me an hour before I went in and were like, we don't need you. But I think this time I'll actually get to. Yeah.
Here we go now.
Looking to throw on first is Kessler. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go now. Gun.
From the gun, it's Kessler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mario Edwards in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Oh, abs here for this Newsom guy. Oh, what's her face? Be fresh. Your childhood compatriot. Yeah, I hate her. We all hate her.
On 2nd down, Kessler.
Does a good job of
and he's going to go down again. Eddie Vanderdoes in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. They stare up now at a 3rd and long. Kessler and company needing something big after the sack.
There's always that one character that annoys you to no fucking
Shotgun snap, Kessler.
And they really,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's
Denver.
often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball
Denver
gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Detroit!
Here we go. Kessler on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they can't bring him down. And it's
Turnover on
incomplete.
down.
They cannot convert.
Game.
Turn it over.
Blouses.
They had to go for it
Try
with
to score
such
garbage
little
time
time
touchdown
remaining.
on
And the
motherfucker.
Raider D, they get the football back. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Wow, Florida ain't bowl eligible?
Double tight, guys, double tight.
They've won one game this year?
Four down. Check, check.
Rutgers won 4 games? Get the fuck out.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on all.
That fucking... Yo, what a game, guys. What a game. Derek Carr didn't throw a touchdown in that game. Alright, Jalen Richard had 2 touchdowns. Oh shit, Broom's kid won the Super Bowl thing. But yeah, check this out. So, Jalen Richard got a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch got a touchdown. Now then, Carl Joseph returned a touchdown or returned an interception for a touchdown. Eddie Vanderdoes returned a fumble for a touchdown. Carl Joseph returned a fumble, 65 yards for a touchdown. Carl Joseph better be fucking player of the week, bro. There's no fucking way he can't be. He got a pick six and a kick six. I mean, come on now. GGFL. And I held Joey Bosa to 1 sack. Hell yeah. Let's see. Mario Edwards had one. Alden Smith had one. Jihad Ward had a sack and a half. And Eddie Vanderdoes had 2.5. That was fucking sexy. Fucking sexy. That ain't the game I'm interested in. Bring on Catholics versus convicts. The revenge. Yeah, shit. I only threw for 144 yards with Derek Carr. And no touchdowns. But also no picks. You say I'm crazy. So I am now 4-3 in GGFL. And I swept Massimo this time around. Yeah, yeah. So let's see. I swept Mass. I've split with Tesla. Hopefully I can split with Freakout as well. But going into my bye week, second in my division. How'd I know you were gonna go there? Nah, I knew it. I knew Joey Bosa would fuck me. Not for Defensive Player of the Week last week. Because Carl Joseph had 7 tackles, 4 of them were for loss, and 2 picks. He got 1. It was the only sack that Mass got in the entire game. While I had, I think, 6. I don't know what got under my team's ass, but I'm glad that fire got lit. Alright, let's hit ready to advance. Yep, a pick 6, a kick 6, and a fumble 6. My defense, man, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I thought there's only 2 or 3 games left in GGFL. Yeah, sweet. I can check. I'm already in the schedules. Let's see. Yep, 3 games left in GGFL. Seymour versus Scrubbo, Crank versus Terry, and Jedi versus Sit Down. Let's see, next week you are the Falcons. You play Kuski. And that's my bye week. Sharky, come out and play. Is that one? Fuck that. Come get these hands. Where the hell you going, Bill? 4? There's some kind of event going on tonight or something? Oh, okay. That's cool. I just didn't know if there was like a fight or something that I know about. Bitch, you don't have high motor. What are you doing, Watkins? I have to fix that for you, Carlos Watkins. Been there. Game I beat the Wizards by like 80. I had a triple double by 3 minutes into the second half. How many fouls you got? Oh, that's it? You made it sound like you had 4 or some shit. I smell burnt popcorn. It's cool though. SMB don't advance till Monday, so if I can't catch Sharky today, I'll catch him tomorrow. And if I can't catch him tomorrow, I'll catch him Monday before I go into work. No real rush, you know. It's not like SMB advances tonight or anything, because his ass will be on auto. I work Monday night and Tuesday evening slash night. Oh shit! I work Tuesday. That means I'm gonna miss the Flash. It's cool. I do. I do. Every show I watch, I record. Hi, Pobbers. And worst comes to worst, I can just watch it on the CW app, but I have to deal with the commercials. So, no big. Either way, I'll have my Flash. Good day needs his Flash fix, Pobby. Yes. Georgia? Oh, yeah, that's right. Georgia and Auburn. What score in that game? Oh, ain't shit. What? I am quarter time left. Oh my god. It's way too early to flash the upset alert. Now, if it was 30 to 7 or some shit, there you go. But 15? Meh. Even 16? Meh. Yeah, that's true. Get down, please. Down, please. Thank you. Knew it. It ain't even halftime yet, and you got 4 fouls. No, it's halftime now, but still 4 fouls. Eight seconds? Huh? Oh, I had myself muted, sorry. I'm pretty sure I am. Black Friday is probably going to be all hands on deck. Right. I made Chips. I made Clip City, Chip City. Cause it's what I do. I'll be back. Hit the rest. Hit the old restaurant. Ooh-wee. Bill, are you dead? Uh-huh.
Welcome to a game that will typically take around 15 hours to complete for normal people, or 1 hour for speed runners. Introducing the game that will never get a sequel. This game was released 13 years after its last sequel, and was somehow worse. Welcome to a better SimCity. This fan base is so committed. DLC was sold 17 years after the release date. This game possibly had the most tragically satisfying ending ever. This game had the most bullshit ending ever. Good fucking luck learning all the controls. Have fun playing as the most upbeat psychopath in recent memory. You might have the perfect headshot, however aiming for the testicles is almost mandatory. You can now pretend that you're a professional Quake player. This game simulates America if everyone was given huge piles of meth. This game has the same amount of players than there are people living on the moon. You'll either play this game once and quit after 2 weeks, or play it without stopping for 8 years. Introducing a glorified PC benchmark test. Introducing a game that gives you an advantage for not downloading map assets. You'll either come up against players who end up killing themselves, or who can hit you with a grenade from anywhere on the map. Every single pro has played for at least 300 years total, and has a PhD in geometry. When the media want to show how video games are bad, this game is the first place they look. Welcome to getting absolutely fucked up simulator. No matter how good you are, you'll be easily stomped by a 7-year-old Korean kid. Welcome to a learning curve so high, you'll come out of the game 3 years later with a degree. There will either be pilots who crash within 20 seconds, or the ones who get 83 kills before being damaged for the first time. Judging by the trailers, this game should simply become a movie franchise. Welcome to the game that requires a detailed post-game analysis to understand the ending. Welcome to a game that could have been Game of the Year
fuck you
with
too,
another
Bill.
3 years in development. The best way to experience
who else is
this
in here?
game is to just watch all the cutscenes. Introducing the game that
Oh,
incentivizes
Solar's
not coming
bitch
first.
ass.
It takes about an hour before you realize that using a wingsuit is infinitely more fun than anything else. Introducing a main character that never quite fits in wherever he goes, in a game where he's expected to fit in everywhere. Time to get absolutely fucked up, for no reason whatsoever. Pain is your reward. Welcome to the game that's wider than the Pacific Ocean, but not even deep enough to drown in. Perhaps the deepest stealth game ever made. Maybe the deepest story ever written. Too bad no one will ever fucking understand it. Exposing 4 pixels of your elbow down an obscure sightline will guarantee a loss. There are statistically more mods in this game than there are fat people in North Korea. Doing everything this game has to offer means having the most conflicted moral code known to man. An absolute masterpiece in game design and storytelling that broke 7 world records. You'll be killed on sight by everyone you meet before being given a number of rude gestures. This is just running around senselessly killing each other. This game is horrible. This is just running around senselessly killing each other. This game is amazing. The civilization experience is telling yourself that you'll just take one more turn at 9 p.m. and realizing that you're late for work at 8:30 the next morning. Some say that there are nuclear test sites that are less toxic than this game. Get used to missing shots that have a 95% chance to hit 6 times in a row. This game somehow made the experience of driving the Batmobile not fun. This game somehow made the experience of driving a pile of shit enjoyable. Most of Far Cry is spent saving up for expensive weapons, so you can hunt down super rare and endangered animals to make a bag to hold slightly more ammo. Welcome to a game where playing as a sniper is monumentally more fun than anything else, and everyone wonders why the team only has a single medic. Prepare to be put with idiotic teammates, deal with several hackers, and be yelled at by a Russian with a $700 knife, all in your first 4 games. Welcome to holding down one button to fight simulator. Welcome to drill fixing simulator. Introducing the game that was made by mapping Ozzy Osbourne's brain. 90% of your time will be spent looking for a decent weapon. The other 10% will be spent being killed by someone you never saw in the first place. Time to spend 6 hours meticulously crafting a household before killing everyone inside within the hour. This game is a salt dispenser for European countries. Welcome to Michael Bay the game. Introducing the most incredible tech test you've ever seen. Welcome to a poor man's Overwatch. Welcome to a dead man's Overwatch. Introducing pushing people off of ledges simulator. Vending machine at work made an error and distributed everything all at once. This little pimple that has formed on my skin with a tattoo looks like a sunset. The way this knife set matches the kitchen surface. This guitar shop that looks like an amplifier. Mirage of coffee shop window makes it look like this car sells pies out of the boot. A strawberry that looks like a chicken. We found a safe behind a fake electrical socket in our new house. I found this butterfly between the sheets of a 231 years old book. It looks like a single stream of water is falling from the sky to feed Yosemite Falls. These manhole covers in Osaka, Japan. Someone put little gnomes in a tree at my local park. This tree trunk I found in Kendall, England. This squirrel popped up quickly and posed for me at Yosemite. An albino deer I spotted in northwestern Wisconsin yesterday. This building looks like it had a rendering error. The way this guy's head on Alaska Airways lines up with the mountains in Nevada. This cloak doesn't have Europe on it. What my cleaning lady does with the toilet paper. When it's so hot in Phoenix, even the street signs are melting. This morning I saw firefighters watering flowers. A butterfly with 89 on the side of its wing landed on my shorts. The TV in our hotel room has easily accessible HDMI and USB sockets. The whirlpool of this stream collected foam and created a perfect circular foam wheel. This buried bottle outside the train station has a plant growing in it. This storm turned the sky green.
What's the right way to drink whiskey? Should it be neat, with nothing added? On the rocks? With a little water? Liquor connoisseurs will fight you about the best way to take your whiskey. But recent chemistry research might help settle the score. Whiskey contains hundreds of compounds, alcohols, fatty acids, aldehydes, and esters. But one particular compound, called guaiacol, helps give whiskey its smoky flavor. And the trick to bringing out that flavor has everything to do with water. Here's where the chemistry comes in. Researchers have shown that guaiacol tends to float to the surface when whiskey is diluted to less than 59% alcohol. That's important because guaiacol's smoky flavor is mostly smell by way of evaporation, meaning that if whiskey is less than 59% alcohol, its guaiacol will stay near the surface and evaporate up into your nose. And there's your delicious smoky flavor. So how does this settle the great whiskey and water debate? Well, it means if you're drinking whiskey that's more than 59% alcohol, you should definitely try cutting it with a little water. But here's the catch. 59% is crazy potent whiskey and pretty rare. Most common whiskeys are around 40% alcohol, which is already pretty dilute. The research suggests adding a little more water probably won't do all that much for the flavor. And ice actually slows evaporation, which means fewer flavors are reaching your nose. So ice isn't really crucial unless your whiskey's overpowering you. So, case closed, drink your whiskey neat. Let's do just one more chemistry experiment. Pour yourself 3 samples of your favorite whiskey. Leave one alone, put a little water in the second, and put some ice in the third. Now close your eyes and take a sip of each. If you liked one of those sips the best, congratulations. You found the right way to drink whiskey.
This motherfucker. Stockholm syndrome. You motherfucker.
Listen, boys, family's important. Hey, y'all, look what I got.
Oh my god, Daddy, Mom, and F, what is this?
Oh, now get your damn grades up. Listen, boys, family's important, all right? Take care of each other.
What you doing? You got a fork and a spoon? For the soup and the noodles. You don't know nothing about that. Asians be tripping. What?
Yeah. That's because he really hit me. Oh, hey, hey.
Noodles. You don't know nothing about that. Asians be tripping. What?
Yeah. That's because he really hit me. Oh, hey, hey.
What the? Who put the milk in? Jerry, what's my name? You told me to call you Versace, 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 Versace.
I know everybody had that one moment when they tried to fit in the washing machine. Get me out of this! Yeah.
It was December 24th on Hollis Ave in the dark. When I seen a man chilling with his dog in the park, I approached him very slowly. Man, I am thirsty. Oh, thanks. Nice kitty. Oh, are you serious? What the?
Don't even say it. When you wanted us to.
Every time I leave the street, I hear jack, 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 jack. Let's go.
In the club, high off her, with some shades on. Set it up.
Wait, what are you guys singing? Because I'm Molly's.
Hey, who won the fight?
I did.
Send me a picture.
All right. Here you go.
Oh my God, Becky, let's go! We're doing it! Wait, Becky!
So with this Badu at? And I still wish I had that baseball. Let me see if I can grab it out.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh my God, man, where's my... Hello? Denzel? Oh, there you are.
Do you want the kids menu or the adult menu? Oh, you don't want to try your own planning? That's so cute.
Good. Where's all the marshmallows? Boy, you gonna take all the marshmallows. Ready, go! You weak, I win. Wow. Go get the belt. A karate belt? Boy, I knock you. Give me this belt.
Nothing!
When you're home alone and you hear random noises. What? No.
And that's one. Pinky.
What the f? About to do a little bye. Do some stupid shit again, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. Hey! There we are! Bye. Look, what the? Bye. Wait, how did you do it? Come on, really?
What?
I want this.
Yet another email.
Have any friends? Yes, I heard you. What are you even doing here? Oh, it's too easy. Stop. Come on. I get it. I need you a little bit more.
open it up and it's all smashed. Did you order bullied or unbullied?
Bullied or unbullied?
Yeah.
Do you have a manager that I can speak to? Because that doesn't even make any sense.
Hi,
How's it going? I was given this. Did you bully this burger?
Well, yeah. This is a defenseless Whopper Jr. He can't defend itself.
I don't mean anything by it.
It's just for laughs.
Just for laughs. Just give me my burger, man.
What is going on here?
What are you? Is there something wrong with you? Because that's clearly what happened.
The bullied Whopper.
Had you seen me bullying this burger, would you have stood up and said something?
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Reese.
Hi, Reese.
For all-star teams, but since 1987, the event has been the site for some unforgettable double crosses. These are the most jaw-dropping betrayals in Survivor Series history. Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar might be the greatest tandem WWE has seen in the last 15 years, but they briefly split up at Survivor Series 2002. Then WWE Champion Lesnar laid out Big Show with an impressive F5, but his advocate stopped the count. I think Brock Lesnar just realized that he's been had by Heyman. When Lesnar realized what Heyman did, he gave chase, allowing Big Show to capitalize with a chair attack for the win and the title. Shane McMahon made a critical mistake by asking Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles to coexist against Team Raw at Survivor Series 2016. Despite the commissioner's best efforts, a brawl still broke out between them, allowing Braun Strowman to eliminate Ambrose. The Lunatic Fringe returned, however, joining forces with Raw's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns for a mini-Shield reunion to put Styles through a table. Who would have thought SmackDown Live's teammates would be their own worst enemy? The Authority set high stakes for their traditional elimination match in Survivor Series 2014. If their squad prevailed, then everyone on Team Cena would be fired. With each side down to 3 competitors, Big Show took an every-man-for-himself approach to save his job, KOing John Cena and abandoning his team. Vader assembled a ragtag crew to defend the United States against Team Canada. The Mastodon recruited boxer Mark Barrow, martial artist Steve Blackman, and the Master of Bizarre, Goldust. The only problem was that Goldust refused to compete. When Vader tried to slap some sense into the Bizarre One, Goldust bailed, allowing British Bulldog to lead Team Canada to victory. Diesel carried Shawn Michaels' group of Teamsters to a 5-on-1 advantage at Survivor Series 1994. HBK spoiled the clean sweep, however, by attempting to steal the glory for the final pinfall and inadvertently super kicking Diesel. Big Daddy Cool understandably lost his cool, chasing Michaels out of the building and knocking down the rest of his teammates along the way. It was winner-take-all at Survivor Series 2001 when Team WWE and the Alliance collided. After the Alliance's Stone Cold Steve Austin eliminated Chris Jericho, Jericho sold out to kill WWE.
The breakdown.
That egomaniac can't control his own ego and save his own job. Mr. McMahon had an ace up his sleeve, though. Kurt Angle raced in and clocked the technical sync with the WWE title to save the company. Will we see any betrayals this year on November 19th?
Soda.
y'all call your basic countdown to destruction?
Ergo, I recommend that we all repair to a safe distance from said destruction.
There is no safe distance, you boobs! It is going to destroy the universe!
Clearly, we did not think this through. How do you shut this thing off?
Why are you all standing around?
Where is that little faggot?
Somebody has to stop this from happening. The universe is where I keep all my stuff.
Not helpful. Alright, listen, Omnitrix. I don't want goop. I don't want stink fly. Just give me something I can use to diffuse this thing so we can all get on with our lives.
Alien X. Do what? Didn't hear a word you said. I saw it was a close game. You know, it wasn't a close game. That spanking I gave Massimo. I had a pick six, a kick six, and a fumble six, all in the second quarter. Yeah, it was 7-3 him, and then my team was like, "Nah, fuck that, son." And yeah, I don't know what happened after that. It was, I feel bad. I feel bad.